Everyone, hope everything is going well. Today I'm going to be doing a topic on Brock Purdy, his cards, and also the shill bidding that I noticed this past weekend during the game against the Eagles. I was just looking at his cards and I was thinking to myself, hey, look, I should look at Brock Purdy cards. This guy was Mr. Irrelevant. He definitely wants to show people that he shouldn't have been the last pick of the draft. And also, if you look at his IQ level, it's pretty high. If you look at the S2 cognition test, it's replaced basically the Wonderlic score test. And for quarterbacks, the higher the IQ, that tends to help them. Look at Brady, Manning, and many other quarterbacks. Mahomes also scored high in the S2 cognition test. So IQ matters. But anyways, I was looking at Brock Purdy cards and it was quite interesting. And this is what the 2022 Panini Prism Brock Purdy number 353 PSA 10. And what I've always noticed, or what I noticed during the weekend while looking at these cards, these were, in my opinion, shilled. One review. Okay, we could take a look as this person paid. All right, so it's on hasn't received any feedback. So when I see a person with low feedback, that's a red flag. If you're going to be placing mega bids, I wouldn't touch cards like these with one review because I think even though it was early on, I think that was to pump up the value of the card. Because if this person weren't there, would this card have gone to 177.50? I don't think so. But obviously, I could be wrong about that. All right, let's take a look at this card. This card is fine. This is a 10-day shipping. 10-day duration of the auction. That was fine. This card caught my eye as well. 2022 Prism number 353, Brock Purdy, PSA 8. If you look at the bid history, this ended on the 4th, actually, yesterday. Look at the zero review, right? It is low, but once again, anything that a zero review person touches, I don't want to be a part of that auction if possible. Granted, once again, if you really want the card, I guess you could say that, hey, look, the zero review was very low. But sometimes these people do that just to get the ball rolling in terms of eyeballs. And who are these zero review people? You don't know. You can't track them. They could be influencers for all we know. I mean, look at Rob the therapist got busted for posting cards. I mean, for basically putting a mega bid and not paying. And people found him out. People found out Shayway vlogs. With zero review people, you can't find these people out. Another card, 2022 number 353 Brock Purdy Green Prism PSA 10. Zero review at 340. That's kind of high. This was during the game against the Eagles, by the way. So it's very interesting. I was looking at auctions during the game, and I noticed that a lot of them were shilled. Do not place it. This is my suggestion to any newbies out there. If you see someone with a zero review hitting the bid at 340, don't get involved with this at all. This is artificially pumped up higher. If this zero review person weren't there, I don't think this card would have sold for $510. And also the auction was ending the day of the game. So people have FOMO. So suppose Brock Purdy's playing well against not the Phillies, but the Eagles. People are like, oh man, he's playing so good. He has a hot hand. They're gonna go to the playoffs. They're gonna go to the NFC Championship game. They're gonna do some damage. That's the wrong mentality because there are people, in my opinion, I'm thinking about this. Maybe Pancake Analytics could do some research on this. But the day of the game, these zero review pumpers come about to exploit that situation. Maybe they have a card that they want to unload. And then, people would be like, oh, look, that's a comp, $510. I don't know if it's on Card Ladder. I'm just using it as an example. Oh, this is on Card Ladder or this is on Market Movers. And that's the comp. But will it show the bid history of it? No. That's way too much work to go through. As long as the item is paid, that's what matters for Card Ladder and Market Movers. Assuming that they're weeding out the bad cards. I don't think that was the case over a year ago, but hopefully their control system is improved. So once again, don't do mega bids. When you see these zero review pumpers or very low feedback, red flag, red flag, red flag. Obviously, or it could be real, but my hunch is it's probably not, and I would stay away. So be careful, all you mega bidders, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.